All right, here we go. We're getting started with Cam Ward, probably the most underrated number one pick in recent years in the NFL draft. No one is talking about this guy. It's weird when you go through an offseason, a guy gets drafted number one overall, and there's no mention of him. Like, is it not important? I'm excited for Cam. He's been throwing the ball with confidence in Titans OTAs, and that's all that we've seen from him. When he was in college, he was delivering the ball at a high clip. Nothing ever seemed too big for him. Now you see him at practice. He looks calm. He looks confident. I know he's just throwing the ball right here, but like I said, look at him in games in college delivering the ball. Do you see who he's throwing the ball to? It's a familiar target to who's in Tennessee with him now. Restrepo. I like Restrepo. They say the guy is slow. I think the guy is a playmaker. I think the Titans got something with Ward and Restrepo, but not just these two. Ridley, Lockett. The guy has weapons to deliver the ball to, and that's why I don't understand why Cam Ward's not getting more attention. No one's really talking about this guy right here. When you have a quarterback who can take his drop, identify the defense, see if this guy is sitting, see if this guy is dropping. He reads the corner right here. What's he doing? Oh, wait, you didn't get straight vertical? There's space right here. We're going to take the flag, and we're going to put it right where only our guy can catch the ball. That is a valuable trait. It was like, oh, this is a routine play. Well, show me other guys doing this then with the same type of accuracy, with the same type of precision, with the same type of pace and confidence. I really like Cam Ward. I like his story. I like the way he challenged himself from college to switch schools, to work himself up to the pros now. He's taking advantage of the reps. He's showing up every day. He's not taking anything for granted. Listen what he had to say.
Getting up at 5 a.m. the norm for you, or getting to work at 5 a.m. the norm for you, or is that just something that you're doing this summer?
It's just my process, just how I've always been in college, even to now. And it's really just, how I get everything in, what I need to get in, whether it's film, treatment-wise, just, I got to get everything in to start my day, to end my day, and, by whatever time, you got to get it done.
Does coach ever tell you, go home and go back to sleep? I need you energized?
I'm always energized. I'm playing football, so, I'm doing what I love. Not a lot of people, can do that in this world, so, I'm one of the 1% who's blessed to do it, so, I'm always going to have energy when I'm on the field.
Do y'all hear what he's saying? This is a guy who is taking the steps to be great. You have to attack every day. If you're not attacking the day, what are you doing? Someone else is attacking it if you're not attacking it. You must take advantage of every opportunity and go and get it. It's not going to wait for you. I don't know why they're not talking about this guy. No primetime games. It's a crime. Come on, let's keep going. Let's get to the defense for the Titans. We got a pursuit drill. If you've ever done this drill before, then you know how tiring this drill is. Hit the ground, get up, get to the ball, run, run, run. This is a difficult drill. I'm telling y'all, it looks like, oh, they're just running. This usually comes in the middle of practice. You've been grinding it out for hours. Look at the boys running. Look at 48 right here. This is how you step out and you run to the ball. You must train yourself in these situations. Look at that big boy right there, 91. We're going to talk about him soon. There's some big boys on this Titans D-line, on this Titans defense. You got to go and run and get to the ball. This is not an easy drill at all. You have to go out there and show heart. The Titans are not the only ones doing this. Everyone's doing this. This is a staple in the defensive side of the ball. You got to do it. Here we go. We're with the backers now. We're shocking. We're getting off. We're shocking. We're getting off. Look at the feet. Look at the feet right here. Near foot. This is how you generate power. When you're going to your left foot is up. You are shocking. That's how you generate the power. If that right foot was up, that base would be terrible. You got to put the left foot up right here. We're backwards. We're backwards 52. Look at the left foot. Great job, 59, doing the drill correctly. 51, pretty good. Everyone else, here we go. 58 is not the same type of power stance. That's not the same type of power that we saw before. It's a little bit different. You know the guys who know. No, 57. We're not getting in the base. This base right here, you getting knocked down. The feet aren't right. There's not a strong base. You got to have the correct base. In the game, in practice, wherever, when the pads are on, it's not a dummy. It's a 350-pound man who's coming to bring the pain. You got to think, man, before you get to the actual games, the guys on the team are trying to make the team as well. So you got to go out here and attack it every day. We got the little bands on right here, the little speed bands. These get your quads strong. I don't know if you ever used these before. I like these little bands right here. I wouldn't do it at practice, but hey, do what you got to do. Uh-oh, I told y'all, 91. I told y'all we were going to talk about big boy right here. It's a big dog. This is a big, big man. You got to play low. You got to play with power, with push in the NFL, especially in the NFL, but on all levels of football, you got to be low. The low man will win the battles. Look at him. This is a big boy. You got to stay low. You got to push. When you pushing like that, you going attacking. Look right here, matching the throwing hand. You got to match the throwing hand. You get close. You reach that left hand out when you on the left side. You want to knock that ball down, attack the quarterback's throwing arm. This is where the money is. This is what you're simulating. Attack the throwing hand. These guys are working this for a reason. They're not just out here playing around. They're working it for a reason. Buddy right here looks like Napoleon Dynamite. All right, let's keep going. My fault, bro. No offense. But come on. Here we go. The last thing I want to talk about. 87. Y'all saw him earlier in the tape, making plays. Restrepo. I told you, this Titans lineup has a lot of key guys at receiver who can go and get the ball, but let's just highlight 87 right here. When you look at this guy, if you saw him on the street, you would not think this is an NFL player. He's not super muscular. He's not tall. We know he's not fast in a 40. But one thing you can't see his heart. One thing you can see is his work ethic. You want to see how he shows up every single day at practice, and he shows up like a guy who's on a mission. And that is what 87 brings to a team, and that's what you have to bring to a team when you're an undrafted guy. If you come in undrafted, you must come out here ready to work every day. Look at one throwing the ball to 87. He's taking care of his guy. He wants to put this ball on the money. And guess what? He wants 87 on the squad. He believes in him. They've went and produced magic together at Miami, in Miami, and you know they have a special bond. He wants his guy on his team. He knows that he can work in the slot, get open, and make plays. Football is not about combine numbers. It's about what you can do between the white lines. I like 87. I've been saying this for months now. I don't care about his 40 time. Whatever he ran, play it on the field. There's a lot of 4.3s we don't talk about that go on the field and they disappear. Where's that 4.3 speed at? We don't talk about them enough. But soon the guy runs a slow 40, we want to weigh it on his head like he's had forever. Forget that. Can you play? I just want to showcase 87. They say he's having a great mini camp or great OTAs, great rookie mini camp. We're going to see how the voluntary rookie camp goes. We're going to see how training camp goes. But this is a guy who comes to work every day, pushing it to the limit. And that's how you're supposed to get out there and work. If you want to make the team, if you want to go out there and show people that you can play, it takes every rep. It takes every rep, every step. Everything that you do is being watched, is being monitored, and you're being stacked up on a list against another player. It's you versus your team before you ever walk on the field versus anybody else. You got to make a spot. And when you're undrafted, you know what that means? You have to take a spot. They're not going to give it to you. You got to go out there and rip that spot out of someone else's hands. It's all on the line right now. You got to get it done. All right, y'all. I just wanted to talk about this today. The Titans OTAs. We're not talking about Cam Ward enough. He's a dog. If you like those plays right there from the college game, I'm going to show the comeback from Virginia Tech. Miami, Virginia Tech. Cam Ward was down. He put it on the line. He brought his team back. They won the game. Like I said, we're not talking about the number one guy enough. I don't know why, but it's all good because I'm here. I'm going to talk about it for y'all. I got y'all. Where they slacking at, we ain't lacking at. We just stacking it up. Y'all with me? Hope y'all locked in. Let's keep going. Let's get to the next play. Let's go.